Alright, I am live. So hello everybody, welcome to this little Monday night live stream. It is approximately 5:35 p.m. right here on the East Coast in actually Virginia right now. I'm just going to give people a couple of minutes to join here and then we'll get started with today's topics. All right, we got two people watching. Okay, so let's get started with today's topics. So I got a little bit more information about my trips to future mall trips. Again, Transportation 930 is on pause until June 27th. Then if I need to extend the pause, just in case some malls in my area do not open back up, I will do so. And that time, it will be till August 15th. So since I have to go to camp between July 11th and August 15th. So if I do not stop the pause June 27th, then it will be until August 15th. But it's right now June 27th. I will provide more updates as I get them. I get more updates from the local and federal governments. So I need to figure out, like, okay. Yeah. Yeah, so right now, June 27th, expected to be June 27th. Now, if anything changes, I will do another announcement to let you guys know if it's changed, okay? But right now, June 27th. Regarding King of Prussia, or regarding future mall trips, if King of Prussia is open, I will I'm gonna go to King of Prussia, but I am gonna warn you guys that that not all the stores are going to be open, especially stores like Neiman Marcus and Lord & Taylor, since they do not have broad reopening plans. I know the anchor tenants that will be open for sure are Primark, Nordstrom's, Bloomingdale's, and Macy's. I can guarantee you those four anchors will be open. But other than and then there's going to be a few more stores in the mall that have elevators, and then I'm going to do the mall freights if I can. But to substitute them, I'm thinking about this, but I got to get approval from my parents for this. King of Prussia, it's a mall in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania, by Philadelphia. Yeah. But if I do get approval from my parents for this, I will maybe go to Ballackinwood, which is in another place in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania, where it's there's a Lord & Taylor and I think it's a Lord & Taylor and a Saks, so they're both freestanding, and I know they're both opening. Well, Saks is already open because freestanding stores and anchor tenants in malls can open in the hello Lenny A03, how are you? Can open in Pennsylvania's yellow phase, but you gotta wait till the green phase to go to. Oh, hello, Muhammad Sonic Boom. How are you? You gotta wait for the green phase for Mall Street, for the actual interior of Mall Street. But I'm hoping June 26th for Montgomery County, Pennsylvania, but we just gotta hang in there, guys. I know we're almost done with it, but you just gotta hang in there. There. As for Willow Grove Park, what else? Willow Grove Park, I don't know if I'm going there yet. I mean, it all depends on how this rolls out. Again, I don't want to expose myself too much before I go to camp because if I test positive, I can't go to camp. And in my last live stream, if you guys didn't remember, what I wanted all summer were malls, camp, and Hershey Park. Those were the three things I wanted. And was I was hi Dylan Jesus. How are you? So those are the three things I wanted: malls, Hershey Park, and camp. If one of those things isn't met, I'm not gonna have the best summer ever. So if I get all three things, then it will be a good summer. But if I do not go to camp, guess what, guys? I have to go to boring extended school year. Haha. I don't want to go to extended school year. So, yeah, because this is my last week of school. My last day of school, of online school, is on the 18th of June. Then I'm out for 3 months. So thankfully, I get a break from online school. But also, a negative of it, I will not have a computer or a Chromebook. So I don't know how I'm going to do live streams in the future without my Chromebook. I wonder if they'll just let me keep it through the summer so I can do more live streams. But yeah, probably gonna get one for my birthday in September. I'm probably gonna get a computer of some sort, probably a Windows laptop. Yeah. Uh, you guys can actually make comments if you wish. Wish I was just talking because you guys aren't answering and asking any questions. And so, um, what else? What else? I'm just waiting for you guys to ask me questions. I mean, that's what a live stream is for. Uh, regarding a trip to a New Jersey mall, I do not have any answers to that. Today, New Jersey did start phase two, um, as that will allow non-essential retail stores to reopen without the interior of malls. So the interior malls cannot reopen in phase two. They have to wait until phase three for the interior of malls to open. But of course, people are going to have to wear face masks. That's just going to be the new normal, well, for a while. So, um, yeah, I'm encouraging you guys to make comments because I want to have like a live stream like Chris Cronin does. Um, yeah. Yeah, this has just been one bumpy road for me especially, and let me know in the chat if you guys want to see a video on LaGuardia Airport, because LaGuardia just got, if you guys watch my last live stream, any plans to go to DC this September. This September, I have plans to go to Washington D.C. and go film with YouTuber Braden Batchlot and who else? Film. Well, this other guy, I don't want to give him out, but it's you with YouTuber Braden Batchlot. Any chance I'll come to Kentucky? I don't know yet. I don't know. We just got to get through the pandemic. That's all we need right now. Right now. Um, but yeah, I'm on track to unpause June 27th so I can get my YouTube channel back up and running by then, which I hope I can, but I don't know. I don't know yet, but I'm hoping I can unpause then. What else? There's an American signature at Sawgrass Mills. Since I know in Florida. Okay, I don't know Sawgrass Mills very well, but you guys, can you tell me where that is? Still in G Jesus? I mean, Sawgrass Mills I've never heard of before. Hold on, let me share my screen now. Okay. Any malls at the beach that are interesting? Um, I don't want to share too much about that because I'm away right now and I shouldn't be posting that much when I'm away. I don't want to share too much about that. Broward County, Florida. I know where that is. I know where that is. Um, uh, what else? What else? What else? What else? Um, yeah, so King of Prussia, probably July 3rd, and Balakinwood as well. Willow Grove Park Mall, that's still up in the air. I don't know when I'm gonna go there because um my mom. When will I get to go to New York City? Oh, not for a long time. Don't even think for me to go to shops at Hudson Yards or any of the flagships in New York City for a long time at this rate. Guys, do not expect New York City until at least fall. That's what I'm going to say. Do not expect New York City until at least fall. Because that is the epicenter of the virus, and I do not want to go to New York City right now, especially if not a lot is open. I know, I'll tell you this, when Broadway shows are open, I'll go to New York City because that's when I'll know it's safe. And Broadway shows are opening September 6th. By the way, guys, I do like Broadway shows, but that's one of the reasons why I go into New York City. I do not only go into New York City to go film elevators, and even every time I'm in New York City, sometimes I don't even film elevators. Do you only do the Metro in DC or any malls? Are you relating to when I'll go? I don't want to share this really. To when I'll go next? Because I am planning Springfield Town Center for sometime this year. That is in Springfield, Virginia. Uh, yeah. Probably if in DC, probably I would do Friendship Heights in Northwest Washington, DC. And what's another one? Springfield Town Center and Friendship Heights are probably the two I'm gonna do next time I go, and I'm not gonna share that on this stream because it's not close enough for me to share it yet. Um, yeah. In general, oh yeah, I've been to Tyson's Corner Center. I've been to Fashion Center at Pentagon City, but did not film there. The only one I filmed that I believe in the DC area is Tyson's Corner Center, as far as I'm aware. I don't want to share that. That's not something I share on live stream. Personal information. That's not something I share. Um, uh, but yeah, I have filmed in some. I know it's so quiet this live stream. No one else is commenting except for Colleen Miller. Yeah. Any plans for Cleveland malls? I don't know yet. I don't know when I'm going to go out there again yet. So probably if something closes, probably. If something closes, I'll probably go try to urge someone to go to Cleveland Mall with me. I don't know which one yet, but probably sometime the next time I go there, which I don't even know when that's going to be. Um, But regarding New Jersey malls, I do not have that information yet to when New Jersey malls will reopen. Probably in July when phase 3 comes. When is American Dream opening? Um, that is a good question, Dylan G. Jesus. I have no idea when that will be. I think phase 3, but it has to be capacity is going to be cut in half in American Dream. And that's another thing I wanted to talk about was American Dream. Good thing you brought that up, Dylan. So with American Dream, Lord and Taylor pulled out because they are bankrupt, and Forever 21 pulled out as well. I think the anchor tenants are going to be Primark and Saks Fifth Avenue, but I think now it's going to be 70% in an entertainment venue and 30% retail. I think there's only going to be one retail wing now. Um, that's what I think about American Dream, but I do not have an answer to when it is opening yet. Do you think there's me? Yes, I can actually go over the recovery plan for Metro. So right now, Metro is in the stabilization service plan, which means they urge essential travel only and they limit non-essential travel, and still 19 stations are shut down, but however could be gradually reopened this summer. The first and eighth cars of trains are reopened. They only run 8-car new trains in this phase. And then all stations west of Ballston will remain closed for a summer rebuilding of platforms on the Orange Line. Then by fall, by early September, like Labor Day-ish, they will move into the managed reentry phase, which opens all stations at once, probably. We'll have full connectivity restored, but still metros will only run till 9 p.m. and then shuttle buses along the lines will run until 11 p.m. So between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m., you have to take a bus as opposed to the train. And then when there's a vaccine, they go into the recovery phase where all travel is permitted. Even all travel is permitted in managed reentry. And the recovery phase is basically pre-pandemic levels. Like everything is back to normal, literally in the managed, in what do you call it? The recovery phase. But right now, I'm hoping they're not in stabilization when I come, because I won't get to go on it. But managed reentries hope is starting like August, September-ish. That's when managed reentry is starting. For sure. I hope. Because I want to see that metro system up and running again like it was. There's a possibility. They did not shut them down. They reduced service dramatically. So right now, trains on this week, no, for the next few months, trains on the red line will run every 15 minutes on weekends and every 20 minutes on weekends, and then all other lines every 20 minutes on weekdays and every 30 minutes on weekends. And then 19 stations will remain closed until the managed reentry phase, and they'll open them up again in managed reentry. The stations that are closed, I'll actually share my screen and I'll show the Metro, DC Metro map for COVID-19. Hold on. And I forget them all. I'm looking for it. Here we go. Okay, hold on a second. JCPenney shutting down at the mall in Fort Myers, Florida. Yeah, Edison Mall, that would be. Thank you for all the information. Yeah, it may affect, yeah. So hold on, I'm going to show you now. So the stations that are closed are Van Dorn Street, Eisenhower Avenue, Arlington Cemetery, Clarendon, Virginia Square, GMU. What else? Federal Triangle, Smithsonian, Federal Center Southwest, Archives, McPherson Square, Morgan Boulevard, Cleveland Park, East Falls Church, Judiciary Square, Grosvenor Strathmore, College Park, U of MD, McLean, and then all the stations west of Ballston MU will remain closed until September. So that's on the DC Metro. Dylan G. Jesus, what mall would it be in Florida where the thing would shut down? The J.C. Penney? Golf. Okay. Gulf Coast Town Center. I know what that is. I went there on my trip to Florida in December 2019 / January 2020. I also went to Edison Mall as well. But anyway, with the Metro, just expect stations to be closed. If you're going to DC, expect Metro stations, especially near the National Mall, to be closed until at least September, at least Labor Day, and for dramatically reduced service until Labor Day. So, yeah. So, the DC Metro never shut down. They never shut them down. They never shut down the DC Metro. Where is... what do you mean by that, Dylan G. Jesus? Can you repeat that comment, please? But the DC Metro never shut down for the protests. They actually opened stations. Yes? Yes? No.
Hey,
Hmm?
I'm gonna go for a walk on the beach. You can stay here though, okay?
Yeah.
You want hot dogs when mommy gets home?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because she said, she'll be home like an hour or so, so I'm gonna eat a little bit later. So if you need chips or a snack, you know where they are, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be back in probably 45 or 50 minutes.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, and if you need me, I have my phone.
All right.
All right? Thanks, bud.
Sorry about that, guys. Just my dad checking with me for about something. What's a Muslim transition? But I actually want those DC Metro stations to open. I've been contacting customer service constantly to make sure that my trip is okay. Because if stations are closed, then I want to see all 91 stations open. That's all I want to do. But I am most certainly hoping to go to. First of all, I want to get through King of Prussia. We need to take it one thing at a time. I don't really need to worry about DC right now, unless I'm not telling you when I'm going. But we don't really need to worry about DC right now. I need to worry about King of Prussia and getting through camp first before I worry about DC. That's the way I look at it. Get it. What else? But I'm really focusing on King of Prussia and Balakenwood right now. That's what I'm really focusing on. Do you guys want me to show the COVID-19 statistical data things like Chris Cronin does? You know what? I'll show him. I'll show him. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll show it. I guess I'll show it just in case people watch this played back recorded. Any particular states you want to show? I'll show New Jersey. I'll show Pennsylvania. I'll show New York. I'll show Connecticut. Those are the 4 default states. If you want to add any more, just put in the chat. All right, oh, it was actually just updated today. Here is the United States. Here we go. So we had a nice sharp decline up the mountain, and we peaked about April 15th. And now we're coming down slowly but surely. But then here's the negative thing. It looks like we're going to have a second wave, which is not good news. This is not good news. Okay, show Maryland. Okay. That is not good news. I'm going to start with my home state, the great state of New Jersey. New Jersey looks pretty good. They don't look like they're going to have a second wave yet. So, again, I'm going to do it. We went up the mountain. Everything started to kick off about here. And we went a nice sharply up the mountain. And we peaked about, say the plateau was from April 15th to April 22nd. So that week was the plateau. And then we're having a nice slowly but surely decline all the way down to July and August 1st. And we are in the reopening period right now, which we should be because the curves are getting low enough for us to be doing that. All right, now I'll get to you guys' requests now. Now I'm going to show Maryland. Oh, Maryland does not look good either. You guys had a nice sharp incline. You plateaued about April 22nd, 23rd. Then you're coming down, and then Mohammed Sonic Boom. This is not going to be good news for you. You're looking like you're looking at a second wave. Florida and Georgia. Okay, Florida. Florida already had they didn't really have a first wave, but they're going to have a real first wave starting about September 1st. And then, yeah, it looks like they're going to have a real first wave in Florida. And Georgia. Same thing with Georgia. They didn't really have a first wave. They're going to have like a real first wave. They don't really have. Yeah, it's not good. Now I'll show New York. New York is looking good. They don't look like they're going to have a second wave, but they went up nice. This was the time of hell, is like I like to call it. April 9th was the worst of it, and now they're having a nice slowly but surely decline all the way down to about July 1st. And they're in the reopening period right now, which is good, but they're looking really good. Pennsylvania. Every county in Pennsylvania is in the red or yellow, or in the green or yellow phase. They are not looking like they're having a second wave yet. They went up. They plateaued in the early May, beginning of April. Now they're coming down slowly but surely. I'll check Kentucky now. Hold on. Let me do. Okay, Kentucky. All right. They don't look that bad. Oh, maybe I'll look at this for Kentucky. Maybe I'll look at this. Here's the estimated infections. The estimated infections seem like they're going to go really high in Kentucky. But the confirmed infections are still low, lower than most other states. And you guys are going to have a flat wave, pretty much. I don't know about a second wave, but you guys have had a flat wave. Yeah. So that was their COVID update for this live stream. Yeah, people are. I heard in the reason why Maryland's cases are doing it not statewide is because people are going out to Delaware and using their beaches, because Delaware used to have to quarantine for 14 days. Now, but now you don't have to quarantine for 14 days in Florida. Oh yeah, very interesting information. Yeah, my fellow YouTuber Chris Cronin does this too. I'm not trying to copy him. I think it's a good idea for me to do a coronavirus section of it. But again, those graphs sometimes are not very the most accurate stores. Still, oh, bye, Colleen Miller, bye. Um, those graphs are still not the most accurate source for the information to get COVID-19. I recommend still you watch the governors because it's better to you get the most valid information if you watch your state's briefing, because those graphs sometimes are not that accurate, but they still show a really good estimate. They're just projections though. So, now what I want to get into, now I'm going to show a video on LaGuardia. I forgot if I showed this video.
Happening today, LaGuardia Airport's new Terminal B opens to the public. The new arrivals and departures hall is more than 50% larger than the old one. The Port Authority says the massive project includes new access roads, state-of-the-art security, and enhanced cleaning routines to keep passengers safe. Officials promise a fundamentally different travel experience.
It will feature extensive new concessions, most of them iconic local concessions, more than doubling the offerings available in the old facility. The Public Art Fund, a renowned leader in the civic and public art world, curated an outstanding collection of 4 permanent public art installations.
The terminal serves Air Canada, American, United, and Southwest Airlines.
So that's LaGuardia. Now, if you guys have any last minute questions, I'm actually going to go a little bit early tonight since the live stream has, in fact, calmed down a little bit. Okay, well, I thank you for watching on this Monday night live stream, and I'll see you for another one. Goodbye, everyone.